So in the past, I made a few videos talking about how to pick the perfect car in Greenville. Now this video will be dedicated to how to pick a perfect daily driver in Greenville. Let's get straight into the video. When finding a daily driver on Greenville, there are a few factors that you need to consider. 1. The speed, the practicality, and the looks, obviously, because you don't want to drive a ugly car. So yeah, let's get straight into that. So when you go into the dealership, you can see that there are multiple cars to choose from. Now, categories that you may want to choose from when picking a daily driver is SUVs, sedans, and hatchbacks. So let's start with hatchbacks. So if you go into hatchbacks, you can see there are plenty of hatchbacks, and some are questionable, some are good. The one hatchback that I actually daily myself is the 2013 Wuxury Pitch. I have this in the R trim, as you can see. It has different wheels, of course, because mines are aftermarket. It's a nice car. It gets decent gas mileage, coming in at 22 miles per gallon. Top speed's 155 miles per hour and 240 horsepower. So, you know, all around a good car, and it's all-wheel drive, so if you get stuck, you might be able to get yourself out. You can also always go for a newer Golf. You got the GT and the R, which are both really good. I think the R of this year might be turbocharged, so it doesn't have this much horsepower. GTI might be NA. Nah, that must be turbocharged also. But to be honest, yeah. If you scroll back up, you have more Golfs, and also if you want something kind of Subaru related, yeah, you got this, and here's the specs. It's not bad, it's not crazy either. Yeah, so let's move on to SUVs. Now when we get into SUVs, there are way too many SUVs, so I'm gonna explain the ones you should pick out. One, you don't want something that's too slow, because you'll get honked at and stuff. So just exclude all of these older SUVs unless you like older SUVs. Those are good for crashing and stuff, you know, nothing crazy. But if I was to pick an SUV in this category, I would probably pick something like a Tahoe. It's pretty mid if you ask me. It's nothing crazy, you know, it's just a Tahoe, nothing crazy to that. I swear the year on this thing was a 2013. Guess it was always a 2012. Okay, but you also have small compact SUVs like the Toyota RAV4, as you see right here. Also, you have some more random SUVs. Another good one is this Acura RDX. Wait, no, MDX, I'm pretty sure. Someone correct me, it might be a RDX. I'm leaning towards RDX. So you have the standard, A-Type, Advanced, and Technology. The one I usually go for is the A-Type, just because blacked out everything. 272 horsepower. Not sure if that's the actual power that comes with it. If you want something fast but terrible gas mileage, you have the Durangos, specifically the SRT models. These are still very fast, even if you get a 392. But you also have the Hellcat ones, which are really cool. Mine has the stripes. It does not have 570 horsepower, but it goes 185. Terrible gas mileage though. You also have the regular Durango classes, the XXT Plus and GT and such. These are pretty quick either way, and you can get the RT Durango also. Both really nice. You have a Urus if you're balling, but if you want to be that rich white lady, you can have this, of course. But yeah, let's move on to sedans, because everything else pretty much. Now the thing about sedans, there's plenty of sedans that you can daily because simply it's a sedan. Now this one you can go for something old, or you can go for something new. So on the older side, I would probably pick something like a 97 Honda Civic or this Nissan Maxima right here. These are both really nice older cars. If you want to really go to back in my day, you can go to this Volvo right here, as you can see. So if you scroll down a little bit more, you might be able to see some other ones. You have a Subaru WRX if you want a pretty, you know, a bipper car. But one of my favorite older daily drivers is this 2003 Jetta. Now the thing about this, I had it since March and it's a sleeper. You might only see 155 horsepower. It is turbocharged, so of course it has more. Now top speed's 120 miles per hour, but if you're RPing, you don't need that. You'll mainly be in a RP server. But yeah, y'all. Of course, another extremely good daily is between this Cobalt SS right here, as you see. They have the sedan model too, as you can see. You have the SFs if you want a supercharger with a bit more power, and it's fun and manual. Of course, you got the Honda Civic series, you have the sedan SI and stuff, and you have the coupe SI. Both really nice cars. You have the Acura TL. So I'll probably go for the Type S, but change the wheels. I don't like the Type S wheels personally, but that's just my taste. Then put it in black or something like that. You also have the Jetta. It's on the slower side, at least some trims. This is a slower version of the Jetta. While if you want a pretty quick version of the Jetta, you can get this. Well, if you want the fastest accelerating one, I feel like this would be the one to go for. And then if you want to really go like starter, you got the starter trim. But yes, you have a new daily. You can also buy that. That thing looks hideous though. Up to you. You got things such as the Ford Taurus and such too. So you really just want to look for cars that are nice and quick and won't break your wallet. I know some of y'all like trucks, so we're just gonna go in here. We're gonna glance over. Right away, I'll probably go for one of the 2021 Fords or one of the newer Silverados. As you see, you have a bunch of trims with this. I'm pretty sure Bloxwills likes this truck himself. You have this older truck. It's a nice truck to start off with. You can get the short bed for cheaper, or you can get a longer bed. So you have the Chevy Colorado, pretty nice. You have the Ram too. Personally, I like the Cheyenne Crew. Really good. I like that a lot. You have the Gladiator, and yeah. So hopefully this video can kind of help you on what to pick for a daily driver. Just remember that criteria, the daily driver part of it. Practicality, performance, and looks. That's all you really need for a daily driver. And yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, this has been Vuxury, and I am out.